Sometimes it's how we all, accuse people of something that we could actually find ourselves in. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video spanned from the thought I was having while reading John chapter 8 from 11. And some of us are already familiar with that story where the Pharisees brought a prostitute who had just committed adultery to Jesus, and they wanted to stone her, as was their custom, to stone her to death. And Jesus was quiet for a while. He didn't answer them. At the end of the day, when he answered them, when they kept on, questioning. So he said that if any of them is actually free of sin, like no one has committed any sin, that person should be the first person to take the stone and stone that woman. And gradually all of them started leaving one by one till it was only the woman left, Jesus. Say they also were without sin and they were yet ready to condemn somebody else. I'm not saying that what the person did was good, it was bad actually. But what I just want to point out there is that, they were claiming so righteous, like, they were just without sin, like they were pure. But within them, they know that also they are guilty of one sin or the other. It might be that they have even lied, it might be that they have even stolen something that does not belong to them, but yet they were quick to, condemn another person. This made me start thinking of so many things, and we all say, when this person comes into power, so we're quick to see how this person is corrupt, this person is this person is that. Now the question that came to me was that, Kenny, if you were in a position to handle a fund that was meant for a project, and without any supervision from any other person, you're just the one to handle the finances, like the funds was given to me to handle the project, and nobody's going to monitor how I spent that money. Now, the thought that came to me is that, Kenny, how sure are you that 100% of that funds would go into that project without you taking anything out of it for your own personal self? This question got me thinking that, can I really be that faithful that, when this fund is committed into my care without supervision, I would use that fund for what it is meant for without taking anything out of it for myself? Another thought that came to me is that if I'm in a position of power, how do I discharge my duties without allowing, before I know it, like how well am I able to manage it that pride does not set in? I know sometimes when people come into position of power, we say, this person does not know how to do this well. This person is not, she's being too hard on us, he's being too hard on us, he's not able to handle us well, is this, is that, is feeling so up, like he's feeling so pompous, he's so proud, and he's so this. Sometimes we're going to see how this person was immediately this person was elected into this position, immediately this person became this. That was when pride set in for this person. And that just came to me was like, okay, if I'm opportune to probably lead a team, I'm opportune to, be in a position of power, how well do I watch myself that pride does not set in? Because it's so quick to judge people because you're not in their shoes. But when I'm actually in their shoes, when you're actually in their shoes, how well do you know, or how sure are you that you will not even do worse than this particular person is doing? It is because you are not in their shoes. That is why you are seeing everything as, this person is proud, this person does not care about others. What about me? If I'm opportune to be in that position, how do I do, or how do I act? The first example I made about funds and all, I'm actually not saying that those that are corrupt, probably in the government, like probably Yeah, the politicians. I'm not encouraging their act because it's bad. Being corrupt is bad. I'm not encouraging that. But what I'm actually saying is that everything boils down to individual character. If I am disciplined in the handling of funds personally as a person, that means when I come into position of power to handle funds, I would not misappropriate funds. I will not take funds that is not meant for me. But if me as an individual, little funds are committed into my care, um, in the unit I belong to, funds are committed into my care and I spend the money. I'm not disciplined with funds. So definitely, what is the guarantee that when I come into a position of power that funds, I'm seeing a huge amount of money. How sure am I that I will not divert funds that is meant for public consumption into my own personal use? That is the point I'm driving. So it boils down to individual. So how well do you know yourself? Sometimes you feel, I am this and this. But when you're in that situation, that is when you'll be able to test yourself that, oh, I'm in this situation and I actually did not fall into the trap. I actually did not feel. That is when you can confidently raise your hands when people are saying, this person is corrupt. You're also told, is a corrupt person. Are you also not a corrupt person? Are you not somebody also that would misappropriate funds? Are you also not somebody that would tell a lie to save your face? Are you not also someone that when you come into a place of power or when you come into position of power, are you not somebody that you would lord it over others and make it feel like yes, they must always do your bidding? Are you not someone that would not want to hear the opinion of others? Always want to suppress other people's opinion. You always want it to be your way, your way, your way every time. So many times we are so quick to judge and we don't even look at ourselves deep down. I do say it sometimes that the problem we have in this society boils down to individual. It's like they say charity begins at home. If everybody makes a conscious effort not to do bad, you know, not doing bad is a thing of the mind. And if you make a decision that no, I don't want to do this thing, it's not good. And you it's a decision and you stick to it, you definitely will not do it. Even when the temptation comes to do it, you stand your ground because you made that decision that I don't want to do this. It might be difficult, but when you remember that I've made this decision, I've promised myself that I'm not going to do this, it helps you and it keeps you in check. This is just to say that as individuals, let's check ourselves, let's check our characters, what we claim others are doing, or the judgment we place on other people. Have we also checked ourselves to see that you are not even guilty of such? In short, what I'm saying is that before you accuse somebody else of something, first check yourself. Have you not been guilty of that? Have you not done that before? Uh, yeah, I just thought to share, and I hope this has helped somebody. And God will help each and every one of us to do better. While I was thinking about these things, I really it really shaped my mindset, and it got me thinking of so many things and so many decisions that I'm making conscious efforts to make, and steps to take to achieve those decisions. It's not easy, but we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to the coming generation to be better, to be a transformation, to be an agent of transformation and an agent of change. The change we so claim we want. If I, as a person, decide not to do bad, decides to be a good person, decides to be a patriotic citizen of the nation, um every other person makes that decision, then country will be a better place. Because and if this has touched you, it's just a signal for you to do better. And if you are guilty of any of these things I mentioned, it's also a call for you to do better. I pray God will help each and every one of us. We all strive to get better. We are not perfect. We are made perfect through Christ you are made perfect. I know no one can achieve righteousness of their own accord. It is through Christ, and I pray that God will help us to always be that agent of change, to always be that agent of transformation that we so desire in our nation. So I've come to the end of today's video, and if this video has helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Bye.